Oh, that's sturdy. Hiya, it's Tia, and welcome to day one of the reading rush. It is about 11:40 p.m. on the evening before the reading rush, and I wanted to share with you guys my TBR. I plan on starting to read at midnight and then reading for a little bit. Then I plan on editing the vlog that is from this past week to go up tomorrow, and so then I'll sleep and then read in the morning. So I wanted to just share with you my TBR and all of the challenges that correlate. The first challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover, and for that I'm going to be listening to the audiobook of The Diviners by Libba Bray. This book has been on my TBR for forever. I've heard amazing things about the audiobook. I'm so excited to read this book. I think it might be the second book I read on audiobook, so I'm super excited. I know hardly anything about this book. I know it is set in like the 20s. I know it has a super diverse cast, and that's pretty much all I know. The second challenge is to read a book in one spot the entire time, and for that challenge I'm going to be reading The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. This book is a bunch of short stories following Magnus Bane from the Shadowhunter Chronicles. I love Magnus Bane, and there's a bunch of short stories. If you can see, they're kind of separated, and I figured I could just read a couple at a time in the same spot, even though I always typically read on my bed, but then this could complete that challenge. I can't really tell you what this is about because it would spoil like all of the books, so just read all the Shadowhunter books. There's not that many to catch up on. The third challenge is to read a book that you meant to read last year, and for that I am either going to be reading The Diviners or Layer of Dreams. This is depending on how much time I have at the end of the readathon. I really hope that I can read Layer of Dreams like completely so I can read all 7 books, but if not, I'm totally fine with that. The fourth challenge is to read an author's debut novel, and for that I am going to be reading Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. I'm also going to be listening to this on audiobook. I'm reading 4 of my 7 books on audiobook just because I do a lot during the week. This I also know very little about. I've heard amazing things. I think it's adult. I'm very excited about it. For the fifth challenge is to read a book with a non-human main character, and for this one I'm kind of cheating because these people are technically human, but like not really. But I also don't have any books with a like completely non-human main character, so I'm just gonna go with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Like November, December, I started a reread of these books, but I only read up to 3, so I plan on finishing a reread before the end of the year, then reading them on audiobook, and then deep reading them for like reviews of each of them. So I figured I should just read this book again, and just hopefully I enjoyed as much as I did the past several times I've read it. I'm not going to read this one too critically right now, just because I don't want to. So everybody knows what this is about. I'm not going to tell you. Yeah. The sixth book I am going to read is the book I am most excited for. It is the first audiobook I'm going to be reading, and it fulfills the challenge to read a book with 5 or more words in the title, and that is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This follows the band Daisy Jones and the Six, and they broke up, and it's like interviews or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I'm so excited. I loved Evelyn Hugo, and I know I'm gonna love this. The last book I'm going to be reading fulfills the challenge of to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So for this, I am going to be reading Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. If I don't get around to this one, I'm just going to use this as my challenge for Goblet of Fire, but this is my favorite book, so I would love to rewatch the movie. And I mean, I can read pretty fast, even though this is a hefty book. So everybody again knows what these are about, so I'm not going to tell you. So the readathon starts in about 10 minutes, and I'm super excited. So I am going to just chill, grab all my things that I need to grab, and then I will update you when it starts. Oh my god, we're like 5 seconds away. Happy reading rush! So the reading rush officially started, and I'm going to finish editing this video, and while it's exporting I'm probably going to start Daisy Jones and the Six, and then upload the video for tomorrow, and then go to bed and read in the morning. so I will probably just update you in the morning because I'm really tired as it is right now. I read about 2 hours of Daisy Jones and the Six while my vlog was exporting, and then this morning I listened another hour of it before I went to sign up for classes at my high school. I am really enjoying it. It is really good, and I'm loving the audiobook. It's a full cast, and like each person like talks for only that character. It's so good. I am very involved. I don't know how to talk about it without spoiling it. So just everybody go read all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books because apparently they're all fantastic. I have all of the books that I plan on reading over here, so I think later today I might read a couple of short stories of the Bane Chronicles and then listen to more of Daisy Jones and the Six. Maybe finish Daisy Jones and maybe get like halfway through the Bane Chronicles. I'm not quite sure, but either way, I will update you guys later. Oh, also, I plan on doing daily vlogs, so I will probably end each video a bit earlier in the night, and then in the following vlog, I'll like update you guys on what I've read after the vlog like ended the previous day, if that makes any sort of sense, just because I want to upload daily. So yeah. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. This is a quick update to say that Daisy Jones and the Six is amazing. Hiya, I am now up to 5 hours and 45 minutes of Daisy Jones and the Six, and I am loving this book. There's so much happening with all of the characters, and I'm just very intrigued. I just don't want to put it down. It's so good. Taylor Jenkins Reid really knows how to write a good book with realistic characters that make you feel for them, make you feel like they're real. It's incredible. I need to read everything and anything that she puts out. Literally anything. I am going to take a bit of a break though and just hang out with my sister. I am making tea, and then I'm going to try and read a couple of the short stories from the Bane Chronicles. So the Bane Chronicles I started a long time ago, as you can see, but I don't remember it because it was like December or January, and I deleted my Goodreads on a whim, and I totally forgot to mark down what I rated each of these stories. I'm going to skim read the first few stories just so I can catch back up to where I was, but I'm still going to count each of them just so I can rewrite them and like remember what's happening. So I'm going to try to read a couple of these stories tonight, and I will update you guys when I've read something. Hi, it's about 6:30 now, and I have now read 6.5 hours of Daisy Jones and the Six. I love this book so much. Daisy and Billy and literally everybody in Daisy Jones and the Six is fantastic. Even if they're like a terrible person, I like adore their like I can't even talk about it. I think I'm going to just not talk about it ever because it's fantastic. I don't know if I like it more than Evelyn Hugo because at the beginning it was kind of slow and I didn't really care so much about each of the characters, but now there's like so much happening and I'm loving all of them, so that's super exciting. But I am going to take a break now, and I think I might try to read a little bit of the Bane Chronicles, even though I said that before, but I think I'm going to read at least one story and then I will update you guys. Hiya, it's a bit later now, and I did read the first short story from the Bane Chronicles, What Happened in Peru. I'm going to rate this probably a 3 stars. It's not my favorite short story I've ever read, and there were some good parts, not some good parts, and Cassie's writing is never as good with somebody as it is solo, so it was just not my favorite, but I did enjoy it. So tomorrow I plan on finishing Daisy Jones and the Six if I don't finish it tonight, and starting The Diviners, and also reading a couple more short stories from the Bane Chronicles and starting The Goblet of Fire. So I am hoping I get a lot of reading done. I do have some dance intensive tomorrow for a couple of hours, so we'll see how it actually goes. I think I'm going to close out this video for today and just update you in tomorrow's vlog of what I've read since now. So I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!